Hi there, I'm James from Centenary Landscaping Supplies, and today we're going to go over the importance of sealing your pavers. In a landscaping project, pavers can be one of the biggest investments, so it makes sense to protect them to ensure a longer lifespan. It is a step that is often skipped due to budget, time constraints, and misguidance, but the reality is, depending on the paver, sealing can cost as little as $3 per square metre and can be completed in under 30 minutes. Many pavers, when delivered, come with a light coating of sealer to allow you to get them down and keep them clean during that process. If concrete, quite often there's still moisture present, and it is recommended that you allow the pavers to fully dry out or cure once laid over the space of a couple of weeks. This will ensure none of the moisture is trapped below the surface, which can cause discoloration. Now let's take a look at today's project. Here you can see we have a paved pathway approximately 15 metres long and a wet cast paver from borrowed called Aspenstone. This path is around 5 years old, bordered by grass, used heavily, and due for a new sealing treatment. Although these pavers have been laid for a while, the process of sealing them is much the same as your new pavers. Yours just might be a little cleaner. So the first thing we need to do is ensure the surface is clean from dirt, moss and mould, or any other staining like timber or leaf tannins. As you can see, we have a great range of products to deal with all of these situations. If it is organic, like moss and mould or timber tannins, the best product to use is Maestro. It's a chlorine-based cleaner from Environex. For rust staining, try Vanish or Green Devil. For concrete grout residue or efflorescence, try Anti-F. Check with our friendly sales team which cleaner is the right for your stain for your pavers. We recommend that prior to sealing all new and resealing existing pavers, give them a solid clean with a HD cleaner. Finish with the rinsing using a pH neutral detergent such as Refresh. Earlier today, I washed down the area using HD cleaner and Refresh in preparation for the sealing. As these pavers are a few years old and have been neglected for a while, there is a small amount of stain that cannot be removed without risking surface degradation. We have lightened those up with some specific cleaners, and over time they should lighten further. So now that the area has dried, we can apply the sealing coat. The owners of this property have asked the sealing coat not to change the appearance of the pavers, which they are happy with. So we have chosen a penetrating sealer called Tuscan Seal from Environex. This will leave the surface in a natural state, only slightly deepening the colour. This area in total is around 15 square metres, so we'll only require around 3 litres of sealer, 2 coats. The rest can stay in the shed for next time. Sealing pavers is just like painting a wall or oiling a deck. So first, you need to grab a paint tray and a lamb's wool applicator. The lamb's wool is a preferred choice and it's very robust and durable and perfect for rougher surfaces like pavers. Don't use paint rollers, as this tends to push the sealer around the surface unevenly, not allowing it to absorb. So apply methodically in one direction. It's best not to do this in the heat of the day, and optimal surface temperature should be no warmer than around 24 degrees Celsius. So do this either first thing in the morning or late afternoon. Needless to say, don't seal on a day that there is rain forecast. Once complete, allow to fully dry, and all sealers vary, but this particular choice that we're using will take around 2 hours to dry the fluid. So, now that the first coat is complete, we'll give it 2 hours and we'll come back and apply the second. 2 coats is essential to really get the most out of your sealer. The second coat we're going to apply at a 90-degree angle to the first coat, just to ensure we get really good coverage. See you soon. So there you have it. 2 coats of sealer in about 30 minutes total. That should give me about 3 to 5 years good protection. Water-based sealers tend to not last quite as long as that, maybe 2 to 3 years, and the xylene or solvent-based sealers tend to last up to 5. In terms of cleanup, water-based sealers can obviously be cleaned up just with water, but the solvent-based sealers such as Tuscan, you can use a product called Cyclone, which is a cleanup for the solvent-based products, or if you plan on using that tray and that applicator for the same use next time, just let it dry, cover it well with a piece of Glad wrap and store it in the shed. Next time round, just dip it back in the solvent sealer and you'll find that the lambswool applicator will loosen up again and it's right to go. The key is just to keep it clean. So there you have it. Until next time.